Over 12,000 people auditioned in 6 major cities across the UK.
No, I can't live.
Although we've come to the end of this road, nobody does it better.
Her name is Rio and she dances on the sand. Oh, oh, Figaro, he's got magic, oh.
See people, they don't understand. With or without you.
I'm so excited, I just can't hide it.
A select few were chosen for the finals in London, where they were put through their paces in an intensive, all-singing, all-dancing weekend.
Getting through to the finals in London is brilliant.
You are beautiful in every single way. What's a king?
You've really listened to some of the stuff we've said to you.
My lucky shamrock in my back pocket. The look of the Irish.
My gift is my song, babe. This one's for you.
I was having moments of flashback there.
If I could, then I would.
Next!
I'm finding the auditions fun and yet harrowing.
I hope that I'm what they're looking for.
So don't be afraid, no, no.
Good, good, good.
To be honest, I think my chances are, they're fairly okay.
I think I'm through.
And the journey continues.
At the end of the exhaustive audition process, 25 hopefuls were selected, but the pressure was still not off. Those 25 had to win their place in Fame Academy by public vote, live on BBC One in 4 selection shows.
Good evening, and welcome to a brand new series of Fame Academy.
The first selection show gave a place in the Academy to 25-year-old Alistair Griffin from Whitby in Yorkshire. 22-year-old Leeds lass Carolyn Good, 21-year-old Gary Phelan from Newcastle, and finally 26-year-old Louise Griffiths. The next selection show added 27-year-old Welshman James Fox, 24-year-old Essex boy Peter Brain, and 31-year-old Audley Anderson to the 2003 alumni.
Welcome to the show, folks. We now have 7 Academy students.
The penultimate selection show saw London's Simone Stewart,
On that midnight train to Georgia.
Northern Ireland's Barry McKeever, and Paris Campbell Edwards gain their place, singing Say What You Want, It's Lorna! And finally, the 13 places were completed with 20-year-old Scott Lorna Grant, 29-year-old Nick Hall from Birmingham, and the youngest student of Fame Academy 2003, Cornwall's Alex Parks.
It's official. You, the public, have had your say and voted in your millions to select the students of Fame Academy 2003. Here they are. We've all 13, and what a handsome bunch they are. Later this evening, they will be moving into the Academy.
From then on, the teachers will be pushing them from dusk till dawn as they work and compete for that ultimate prize, £1 million record contract and a superstar lifestyle to match. The 13 lucky students enter the academy for the first time. And first thoughts for all seem to be on claiming a bed.
Yes, folks, congratulations. All the best and good luck. Everyone. Where's everybody else gone?
Glass of champagne in hand, the students start to bond in their own ways.
Oh, it's just like cleared off. It's just us.
It was straight to the piano for Gary.
I think they're getting to know us.
While Alex and Peter get better acquainted.
Are you playing guitar on it?
Not me, no.
I'm gonna go and jam. I'll be back.
Barry quickly picks up on Paris's quirks.
Do you notice how he sings to himself in the mirror? He's never seen when he's practicing, he's all, oh, and he's singing himself going, oh. Although, hang on, that's not the right side of my face.
I haven't got my belt on.
Keep your trousers.
No, they're not mine.
Did you iron them?
They got A1s. I said, I don't want A1s on them. You know what I mean? So they put a massive line down.
And I know that you're all gonna be just fine, 'cause I know so will I. No one's leaving.
Yeah, the trainers are cool, eh? I wore these on the show.
Are they yours?
No, they're theirs.
So we're gonna stay here for long, yeah. And we ain't gonna go nowhere till we give it all. We're gonna stay, now stay here for long. And we ain't gonna go nowhere.
Reality bites the following morning as the students assemble for their first class with the academy dance teacher and fitness guru, Kevin Adams. They didn't realise, but exercise will never be the same again.
Guys, welcome to the Academy. It's the first time I get to speak to you as a collective. Congratulations on making it this far. It's going to be hard. What can I tell you? Who watched Fame Academy before, you're lucky. And if you watched Fame Academy before and you're not fit, then I'm sorry for you, because we're picking up at level 10. Right, space out. Don't be shy, ladies and gents. Some of you come forward. We start off with our feet slightly apart. We punch up, out, up, out, up, out, up, out. Left arm comes across your face. Bend your knees, right arm across your face. Bend your knees, left arm across your face. Bend your knees, right arm across your face. Bend your knees, Peter. And it's all about the bend, the depth of your bend. Step, touch, step, touch, step, touch. This is the easy bit. Join in. Okay, alarm bells are ringing. Right, left.
Find a space in this place. Lorna, go there, between Alistair and Louise. Look at yourself in the mirror. You're going to be selling records to millions of people, hopefully. You're going to be playing big stadiums, or you're going to be selling popcorn. If you're playing big stadiums, this is the image you present at the end of a 2-hour set. This is the image. Oh, well, we've got 10 weeks to work on it.
With little time for rest, classes with vocal coaches Carrie and David start in preparation for the first Expulsion show.
Oh, God. The first note of the morning.
Cracker. That is awful.
Knock me over, stone cold sober, not a thing I could say or do. Baby, when I'm walking with you now, my eyes are so wide.
So I want you to begin to start thinking about stamping your identity like you did with the last train to Clarksville.
Honey, to your heart belongs to me. Be mine, be mine.
This is your rehearsal. not passionate enough.
And I said, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on? Hey, yeah, yeah, hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on?
Yeah. That was the with not quite, yeah, exactly, not quite so much of a slide. So, but good, good, good.
Telling my whole life, yes, with his song.
Do you know what? It shows a tremendous artistic intelligence, what you just did then. Because you sang it wrong.
Yeah.
And then made your way through.
Well done, you. Thank you.
You'll be fine. Don't be nervous, you're going to be fine.
How do you feel about the fact that you could be the person doing the voting and ending somebody else's dream? And I was just like, all round is tough.
Just don't think of it that. Can't think of it like that. You just got to say, at the end of the day.
I said I'm just going to try and be objective and go on performance.
Just go on performance.
And whoever gave the best performance will get the vote.
It is.
What can make me feel this way? Okay, from the top, singing properly now. Okay. Full on.
I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. Well, I guess you say, what can make me feel this way, my girl? Talking about my girl.
After all their hard work, 3 students failed to be saved in the public vote.
First, one of you will be saved by the teachers.
Congratulations, Mrs.
And the teachers saved Louise.
It's Gary.
Oh, Gary.
Audley.
I'm taking this person forward because their performance was better on the night, and it's Gary.
It makes me laugh all the time. It's Audley.
I think he's got a lot more to give vocally, and he's extremely talented musically.
On tonight's performance, I go for Gary.
From day one, I know how much this guy wants his Gary.
He's got so much in it, oddly.
Okay, finally Paris.
So the eldest member of the Academy's dream was over, as Audley was the first student to be expelled.
Lo and behold, dear Audley was almost out of the academy before he could make his bed up on the first morning. So it's been a very fast, very speedy, and because of the brilliant weather, a very hot experience for the students.
Say someone, for instance, like Audley, who's very good. On the back of this television show, if he had gone and made a love songs album and marketed it towards that whole kind of Jane McDonald, Claire Sweeney market, I think he could have a big album.
Audley. Oh, God.
The first expulsion show had a devastating effect on some of the students.
You're not going to cry as well. No. I'm not having everyone in here. Come on, Barry, we're going, man.
Go upstairs to my room.
Alright, man. So you just fucking, you know what I mean?
I didn't mean personally, I swear to God.
No, man, it's alright. It's just like, oh, bro.
I'm God, I'm really God.
And it didn't seem any easier for those who had been saved by the teachers and students.
Just breathe.
How hard is this?
How pretty are you when you cry?
After each live show, the students get their first opportunity to review their performances with the teachers.
roads and bring the days. You want the nights in the summer, in the city, in the summer, in the city, yeah.
Gary. I thought it was good. It wasn't perfect. I don't know, I really don't think I deserved to be in the last three, to be honest. I think that was pretty cool.
Can I say two things? The first is, I think that all of you, this applies to you for what you said, but it does apply to all of you. If you find that you're up for the vote and you're saved by your fellow students, I really don't want to hear any of you saying, I didn't deserve to be there. Because firstly, that's saying, the public don't know what they're doing, right? Which it's the public that puts you here. And secondly, it's saying, which is disrespectful to the public. And secondly, it's saying, there is at least one other person who was worse than me, which is disrespectful to your fellow students.
After their usual sweaty workout, Kevin tries to broaden their horizons with something a little different, ballet.
Peter, you. No, look, watch my arms. Look in the mirror. Pretend I'm telling you what to do. No, look. And sorry, Barry, you're not in a position to be laughing at him because you look like a hod carrier. Just pretend for a moment that I'm in charge and that I'm teaching the class.
I thought to start with, a bit of exercise, but it's really ruining my smoking, to be honest. I don't actually feel like smoking so much. When you breathe it in, it's like...
8 counts down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Legs slightly wider, Paris. Up, 2, 3, 4. Turn it out. Stop picking your nose, Peter. Close your legs. Please catch up. This is what you look like, Gary. This isn't cool. Okay. Yes. Ballet sucks, man. Ballet sucks. Your singing sucks too, but I have to listen to it, so you will be doing the ballet. How does that grab you? Good. What's up there? First position. Your heels are together, your toes are round to the side.
Having only discovered he could sing 8 months ago, the rigorous regime in the academy is taking its toll on Barry's voice.
It's a little bit funny.
Have you done any kind of warm-up?
No, nothing at all.
Can we
so I didn't even
do
think I was going to sing.
No, sure.
There's a pain there that I've never experienced in my throat before. And it's not as if I'm singing all the time.
The way that you sing, I wouldn't be surprised if you continue like that, you would actually develop vocal problems. That's the thing. And if you imagine like having a blister on your foot, the last thing you want to do is put a pair of shoes on it. And you almost want to put a pair of socks on inside the shoes. But you imagine every time you sing, it's like putting a pair of shoes on and just rubbing on that blister.
Barry was sent to a throat specialist and had to wait for the results. Meanwhile, Carrie explained the situation to the other students.
OK, guys, this is the score. Barry has got a throat infection.
You can't be with the other students because your infection might be contagious. The good news is you're not leaving.
He is being isolated to a room where he's not allowed to speak.
You feeling okay? You look like you were about to cry. Did you think you were going home? You have to go and pack up enough stuff to last you through till Thursday morning.
Barry was isolated to a bedroom on the top floor of the academy, away from the others.
Get well, mate. Get well.
The students decided to pen a song for their missing friend.
Barry, I'm gonna miss you. With your sexy pink shirt, your white body, and your crazy ways. So sorry.
You gotta whisper. But we never could ever get a word in anyway.
Who doesn't tan at 90 degrees? And how can you drink all that Guinness with these? If you think your life's a mess, better reach deep down, put out that Barry. Pull it out
something for you here that I think might help to raise your spirits a bit. Okay?
You're listening, give us a wave, give us a wave. 'Cause it won't be long till Caroline's your sexual slave. Wave. We're gonna miss you. We're gonna miss you, Barry. End of another day.
Another day. 94 left.
Finding a moment alone in the bedroom, Alex practices an original composition.
Are you thinking as much as I am, which is too much you can
Nick has a run-through of his song for the live show with David.
So what do you have to do to make sure that you leave the stage or you stand in the line on Wednesday night feeling like, I'm definitely going to be in the shake-up, I'm definitely going to be...
I have to nail it.
You've got to nail it, haven't you? Yeah. The first night, the vocal performance, the singing got you in. Yesterday, the performance got you through. This actually gives you a chance to do both. If you sing well a song that people love, they will reward you with votes. If you sing badly a song that people love, they'll be deeply offended.
You killed my song, man.
Mistake, I'll be watching you.
Yeah. This is a really good song for you.
It is.
It's killer.
Only 1 week after they first entered the academy, the students are preparing for another show with the stylist. Shortly afterwards, Nick rehearses Every Breath You Take on the live stage. Nick's performance was not enough to retain his place in the academy when the students saved Simone.
There he goes.
I think that some people left on their first poor performance or their first average performance, and other people seem to get away with numerous average performances. I don't know if it's because the public had looked and thought they've got something special in them, which indeed some of them did have.
As the students celebrate making it through another live show, Barry returns from isolation.
We got beer!
Yeah, I'm safe now. I'm alright. I got the all clear.
Living in such close quarters, the students learn a lot about each other. Tonight, Peter is awakened by one of Barry's strange nocturnal habits.
David, you look lovely.
Sleep talking.
What?
David, you look lovely. David Brown, you look. David, you look lovely. What are you dreaming about?
Kevin finds that his no-nonsense approach, day after day, does not work with everyone.
I just really wouldn't normally put myself through that.
So what are you saying?
What am I saying?
Yeah.
I'm saying I'm going to do the class, but there's a point in the class, to be honest, where I personally feel that I can't continue for reasons, and I feel physically angry, and I have to keep my face happy, and that really and truly I'm not.
Yeah, I found Kevin's class at first very difficult because it's not natural for me to have someone shout at me and tell me I have to do this.
It brews something up inside of me, which I'm really calm, do you know what I mean? I don't normally find that.
Is that authority in general, or just...
No, I don't think I have a problem with authority.
Are you sure?
And I have respect for everyone, yeah.
Oh, seriously, I don't need respect.
But I'm saying I do have respect for everyone.
Oh, see, I work in reverse to you. I have respect for no one.
When you don't know a person, it's the first time you're meeting them, and this is how they run the class. For you, or for me anyway, I feel like you've got a problem. For me, I'm different. I'm like, until you do me wrong, then I have respect for you.
According to you, I've just done you wrong for 5 classes.
But after discussion, you know, and I saw that he was all right, I feel fine with him now.
Before they know it, the rehearsals for the next showdown are underway. First up, it's Louise. Next is Simone. Finally, it's Lorna's turn. Louise, Simone and Lorna failed to be saved by the public, so ended up in the bottom 3.
Louise.
On performance, Simone.
On performance tonight, Simone.
And I vote for Louise because I think she's got the greatest potential.
Richard Park's casting vote saved Louise, while the students saved Simone.
It's a clean sweep with 9 votes to 0 remaining.
And it was Lorna's time to go.
But I think if anybody wasn't going to be there, it should have been Lorna. And the reasons it should have been Lorna were because Lorna has a fantastic voice. She was one of the better singers in there. Fabulous singer. But her heart and her desire and her orientation were actually towards something else. She really wants to be a great and successful West End singer. And I really believe that's her heart. She's the kind of person, I think, if she had won this, she'd have made pop singles, she'd have made an album, and as soon as somebody said, here's a great show, we want you to be the star of it, she'd have been off and doing that, because that's where her heart is.
Failing to gain the public's support for the 3rd time is proving very hard for Simone.
I want to be here, but I don't want to be voted every weekend by the students. I don't know, it would just be like I'm staying here on your backs, if you see what I mean.
So talented and so good at what you do. They need to see that. A bigger chance to shine more.
I love you guys.
I love you too, Simon.
Carolyn can't shake off a comment from Carrie on the last live show.
Do you know what? Do you know what's worried me a little bit?
What?
This might sound really daft, but you know when she said she looks like she stepped off something from Footballers' Wives?
Mm. My issues have always been with you about your image. You sometimes look like you're from the set of Footballers' Wives.
So I just turned around and looked at you like charming.
Carrie, have your mirror in the house.
Listen,
Come on.
It doesn't matter. I'm not trying for £1 million record contract, Carolyn is. That you've got to have a distinct look.
It's not that bad.
Huh?
It's not that bad.
Yeah, I know it's not that bad, but it just, you know what I mean.
Everybody wanted me to cut my hair, and my argument was I've always had long hair. That's who I am. I'm always known as the girl that's got long dark hair since I've been little.
I don't want to take away from your beauty at all. I just think we need to have something where people would go, oh God, that's an image that people will want to copy, that women will go into the shops and go, I want a Carolyn haircut, please. Movie star. You're not a movie star, you're a pop star, that's the thing. You've got to keep you in that cutting edge. It's got to be gritty without being too young. Because you do the young thing really well, but how do I make long hair funky?
Foolishly, Carolyn seeks the support of the boys.
They want it a bit sort of like
funky. Funky.
I think it would look nice short. The pink kind of style would look nice. Fellas like it short.
Fellas don't like short hair.
Fellas like long hair. Fellas.
Variation. You can like give us a picture of how it would look like.
I don't know. Let's try.
Probably would suit you actually, because you've got heavy
Swear to
frames.
God, you look nice with short hair.
That would look really cool.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not just telling you for the sake of it, I'm telling you the truth. Two lads are telling you the same thing.
It's really funny with Caroline because she does look like she belongs in the 80s. And I don't know why that is quite. And maybe to do with the voice as well. She looks like the girl out of Heart. Or, you know, one of those kind of 80s bands.
To ease their time in the academy, some of the boys developed a new game.
Lawn darts, yeah, great game. I'm one of the founding members.
Lawn darts. I was your co-founder of the game of lawn darts.
Lawn darts. Man, that's something you've got to experience firsthand, I think.
Do you know what, as on Friday, it's sticking to my fingers.
Myself, Pete, and I think James.
It all started when I went to chuck an apple at St. Crawway.
And Pete had some beads, which had come off his one of his wristbands.
Beads flew off. Picked up the beads and there was a cup there with a bit of water in it. I thought, oh, let's have a game, chuck it into the cup. That's how it started.
From that little acorn, that little bead, grew a mighty oak, which we now know as the game of lawn darts.
Well, you've joined us right in the middle of a crucial stage, so I have to open the...
Is that a no?
What a game. It's the ultimate gentleman's sport.
Parachute got beat by a girl.
It's classic, really. Classic game. It's like a cup of water, filled up to about halfway, and a bottle top. You decide how far you want to stand away, and it's as simple as throwing the top into the cup.
But James takes his shot for his third goal. Hat-trick! Oh, so close, hits the post. Oh, it's been our only source of entertainment here. Brilliant. What would we have done without it? In the back of the paper. Woo! Lawn darts, then the football. It's a matter of time.
Oh! God, that was mesmerically close again.
It's a feeling when you get it in.
It's worth the hours of practice.
It's worth the wait.
Something quite sad, isn't it, about grown men chucking a bit of plastic into a plastic cup with water in it.
You beauty! What do you reckon, eh? Beginner's luck, mate, I tell you what. There you are, lad. Fantastic.
I just want you to sing it as though you're on the speaking level. You know, I am learning how
The
to
teachers
sing.
have exercises to develop the students' vocal technique.
I am learning how to sing.
I'm learning how to sing. Good. That is my...
That is why I'm practicing.
That is why I'm practicing.
Good.
I am learning as I go.
I am learning as I go. Learning fast and learning slow.
Learning fast and learning
I'm developing my range.
I'm developing my range.
Soon I'll start to hear a change.
I'm singing low and high.
I'm singing low and high.
Getting better as I try.
When I'm singing at my best.
When I'm singing at my best.
When I'm singing at my best. Even I will be impressed. Yeah, maybe not.
At the weekly teachers' meeting to discuss the students' progress, Gary is top of the agenda.
Gary seems to be, a fairly lippy type. He's always ready with a smart reply. Comfortable?
I am quite uncomfortable with Gary's remarks in the live show. I think that he comes across as cocky, and cockiness is something that's great if you've got the talent to match. But if you haven't, then you need to keep your mouth shut.
If Gary thinks he's going to bandy words with me, he's picked the wrong guy.
I'm not sure how you were singing that. You need me? Can you tell me?
I was singing to all the gorgeous people out there. You're not one of them.
I think that Gary's personality is born out of that kind of arrogance that comes not from extreme confidence, but comes from extreme insecurity. My advice to Gary would be, don't let your mouth write a cheque that your body can't cash.
Gary found solitude in the dance studio to practice his song for the live show.
Gonna tell you things are so great. Oh, when you scream, I can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. Oh, no. Who's gonna drive you home tonight? Who's gonna tell you when it's too late? Who's gonna drive you home tonight?
At this stage, with 10 people left, you have to be able to take everything and make it your own, because if you don't have that individuality, you're not going to win this. And if you're not here to win it, what's the point of being here?
Winning was not to be for Gary.
Gary is a really strange one because Gary looks amazing in the flesh. I mean, I think he lacked direction and I think he lacked the vocal talent to really come through and win this competition. But he's an artist who, if you spent time on him, he actually could be really strong. Be a great lead singer in a boy band. Okay, everybody.
BG Robin Gibb gives a masterclass to 4 of the students.
And how do you keep passionate about music? I mean, you've been in the industry for so long.
I think you've got to treat everything you do like it's the first time you're going in the studio, or the first song you're writing. I think you have to do that, keep the buzz going.
They rehearsed the Bee Gees hit You Win Again, which he will perform with the students on the live show.
I'll be following you. Oh, baby. Oh, girl.
What made you want to get into music in the first place?
We were very young, we weren't even teenagers. And we played games at writing songs. We played games at being pop stars. Imagined that we were pop stars and we started writing songs. And that way, I think, it became an obsession. Then we got to a certain age and realised it was the only thing we could do anyway, so.
Nobody stops this party from taking you.
You better beware.
I gotta do that again, man.
It's the way you're singing it, you're putting your own style into the vocals, so that's what you should be doing anyway. Paris, I like the way you did the bridge.
Learn it a little better.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your time here, Robin.
Listen, you're all extremely talented, you're going to have long careers, and it's just a pleasure being here at the beginning. Yeah, it's just having.
Music teacher Joe Noel Hartley advises Carolyn as she rehearses the Bee Gees classic Guilty.
That one is always...
Yeah, I did not enjoy doing Guilty. Did not enjoy doing Guilty. I'm not the kind of girl that would sing We Are Devotion or Shadows Falling, Baby, We Stand Alone. It wasn't really me. I enjoyed the night, I enjoyed the Bee Gees night, I enjoyed, seeing everybody sing, and I think the song's wicked.
I remember how kind of good it sounded on the record, so I was trying to emulate that, and it wasn't quite up to the kind of record standard. I know it's hard, always kind of replicating the record, but it's what you got to aim for. The original's great, but I had to change it to do it my own way. I can't sing that high up, for one. I'm going back. See, it's not great, is it?
That was a massacre, but it was magnificent. Well done.
I love the way you treated the song. I think it was different. I think it was very brave, but I think it was great.
Why do you have to be
You know, you're singing for your life, and you sang like a woman who was singing for her life.
But David's support wasn't enough to save Simone.
Simone had a great voice, and Simone is like so many other artists in America and in Britain that are in the background. They have great voices and a great musicianship, and they have a remarkable career in what they do in session work and doing things for background voices, going on tour with artists. And they really are the backbone and foundation of a lot of artists on the road.
Being saved by the public week in, week out is giving James lots of confidence.
I think you're going to win this.
You're going to win?
Yeah, I really do.
Stop saying that.
I'm going to win it, man.
Ah, come on.
Pitched myself against the other 8, and I said, I don't fear anybody. I got respect for them. I don't think they're better than me. I'm pretty good winner, you know.
Really?
You can't play as well as me. You can't write as well as me. You can't sing as well as me. I can do a performance like that after a few beers.
The following morning, James tries to backtrack, blaming the beers.
Up until 2
Bit
o'clock
worried
now,
about
you're
you,
talking
James.
complete rubbish.
Yeah, I know you were.
I'm going to win. I win.
Yeah,
I'm going to win anybody.
What?
I'm going to win. I'm going to win. I know I can win it now.
So how did you leave it? How was the conversation left?
It was just
Good night, sweetheart.
What did you say?
The students were split into 3 groups to write an original song, and the public voted for their favourite. Presenter Claudia Winkleman reveals the winning group.
The winner was you guys.
Oh,
Alistair, Louise and Paris. You're going to record the song, you're going to play it on the BBC One show. We're going to play it all week. John is convinced it's #1 in at least 100 countries. And you're going to lay it down today. Bye.
Well done, lads and ladies.
What did we get? You didn't win. Rubbish.
Not everyone was happy with the public's choice, and as the winning composition was being recorded, the other students expressed some resentment, jealousy,
Happy for you.
and disappointment.
I'm so glad you're so happy for me, James. I'm sorry.
Oh. In a way, I'm glad.
Could you turn it all up a little bit, please? And I can't really hear myself, you know.
The recording studio experience has left something to be desired for Alistair.
It's a painful. It is a painful process, all of it.
Sweating in a box, trying to play chords, trying to sing, trying to know how many. With like 8 people looking at you, going wrong. Every time Paris goes wrong, he points at you. Oh, you go wrong. If he goes wrong, he's like. And you're like, what? I did it right.
Yeah, but don't soften it that much. Okay. Go to that head, but don't make it really soft. Make it an obvious head voice rather than a soft voice. Right. 1, 2, 3.
I just don't know what to do with myself.
Louise's rehearsal is appreciated by some more than others.
I do.
Hiya.
Just see they open the door looking for you then.
Sounds nice, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. That sucks.
Ross! Don't lie.
Paris receives an invitation to perform with DJ Jazzy Jeff at London's Jazz Cafe. He's allowed to take 2 fellow students with him on their first excursion out of the academy.
I love Paris.
Yeah, I'm cool, man. Like I said, thanks for letting me do this.
I said, honey, I want to get real close to you. Take off your garments. Don't worry, there ain't gonna be no cameras there. Now it's all for you.
very proud of him. He's done us proud.
I think I picked up towards the end. It took me a little while to get into the vibe.
I'm delighted, he was brilliant.
It was wicked. I'd do it all over again.
The beers flow for Alistair and James.
What's your name, sorry?
What? Can you drive them just straight to my house, please?
You've had one? Yeah, 4 glasses straight round. Loving it. But it's just not hit me yet. It's coming.
I think it's Alistair.
I'm not feeling it, sir. Feeling it.
Not feeling it.
I think it's a graze. It's a graze at best.
So you lot.
Let's go to bed.
I'll see you in the morning, yeah?
Ah, Paris. Respect,
See you later. Thank you very much, man.
You were brilliant. What can I say? That was the best night I've had. That is the best night I've had. You were brilliant.
Thank you very, very much.
Respect you.
Thanks. Same to you guys. See you in the morning.
After an evening full of drinking, an intoxicated Alistair goes a bit far with an unsuspecting and slightly nervous Louise.
Alistair, what are you doing? Alistair, what are you doing?
You got on top of me on my bed and then covered me in water. Then chucked my duvet out the window.
There was no one in that. I remember that.
My pillow.
That was fairly safe.
And then you wouldn't get out of my bed. Anyway.
Genuinely, I'm really sorry. I hope I didn't offend you.
Oh,
Or your boyfriend.
you can't do
Louise's family, boyfriend, and other animals.
I can't do it, Alan. What?
Secret suicide. It's a bit more of a gap in between them, I see.
Peter sings the self-penned Secret Suicide.
It's written for someone in particular who didn't really see it. And so it's just your one chance before you die to actually explain things. And on that happy note...
I want you to imagine she's there with you. She's got no idea how you feel. And you're actually angry with her as well. There's an anger in there. Okay. All right.
You push so hard, I can't take it. I can't hold you. You're slipping from my grip. Can you hear me shout your name? Feel something real. Do you know my secret suicide? And you know how I fall apart. How I lay awake every night in silence, writing down these silent words. Is this real or is this imagined? 'Cause I can't tell anymore. Is this new or is this old?
Okay, let's stop there.
At the weekly meeting, the teachers discussed the students' progress, and in particular, Louise.
Getting serious now, Kerry. Can you feel the tension?
Actually, they're not so nervous at the moment. I don't know why. Maybe they're just settling in a bit more. I don't know. They don't seem to be as nervous in their rehearsals today.
I think they all had it in their minds that certain people were possibly going to be the weaker ones with the viewers. I think they look around the room now and they can't see who's going to have less viewer appeal, except when they look in the mirror and they think it might be them.
Kerry, we're talking about Louise now, and winning the public vote last week and finding herself not in the bottom 3 must have boosted her morale.
I think she's worried about her performance. She is worried that her voice won't be strong enough to deliver that song.
David, could you sum up for us Louisa's problems with her vocals?
The problems that Louise has had with her vocals is that Louise has not been able to identify the difference between pretty and beautiful. Vocally, beauty comes when you really communicate emotion. Pretty just means never sounding out of control. She sounded pretty week after week after week, but she's hardly ever connected with people.
3, 2, 1, and...
An Uneasy Louise takes advice from Michelle Thorne, who's responsible for staging on the live shows.
I feel frustrated because it really is actually very good. And you're stopping yourself doing that hand, aren't you?
Yeah.
But it's good because without it pulling too much focus, it's actually strong for you to not do loads, and just a strong specific movement which we can sort easily, but it needs to be from your passion rather than too much from the outside looking in.
Even a brave performance from Louise was not enough to keep her in the academy.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Louise.
Okay, it's good. Louise is an artist who I really do believe could have success. She's very beautiful, she's a talented songwriter and a very good singer.
I think the week that Louise went out, she had a really difficult song. But what I loved is the fact that she looked at it, she took a deep breath, she threw herself into it, and I felt that she did a really good performance. I thought the week she went out, she gave one of her best performances.
Louise's departure was a major loss for Carolyn.
It's a bizarre feeling every week, isn't it?
It is without beer.
Yeah.
I'm so disappointed in the beer situation.
At the playback of the show, the students face the teachers and respond to their criticisms.
Yeah, you're right. I did start off completely out of tune. I'll admit that. I wasn't trying to disrespect it, but I want people to start, instead of criticising and walking away and saying, right, that's that done for that week, we see how he does next week. I want people to start going, right, that was out of order, that was wrong, this is how you can change it.
I understand what you're saying, Barry, but at this stage, there are 7 of you left, and with Louise there were 8 of you. We have to look for innovators. Innovators are people who come to their lessons full of goodies, full of ideas, and work with them. No one is going to make you an artist in this place. You have to be an artist, and we draw it out of you.
James.
Well, without sounding conceited, I've been watching myself on things like this for 12 years, and that's the best I've ever seen myself do anything. I'm well happy with that result. I'm slightly miffed by your comments, to be honest.
Okay, well, I'll go over them for you. The issue is the song is sung without any sensitivity. I don't understand where it's ultimately going. I think, it's always competent, but...
I just say, to sing something completely in tune with passion, I mean, what do you mean, where's it going?
I think
You don't know what that means?
I don't...
If you then win and get a record contract...
I've got 12 songs that say, I'm ready to go with that as well. I don't get your point.
Well, I would have thought it was all too crystal clear.
Didn't get a chance to comment on
I did it the first time you said it. It's just...
It just goes over your head all the time.
Pretty much, yeah.
It looked to me like the proverbial game of two halves. I thought once you got to the chorus, I totally believed you. Up till then, it was a technical performance. And it was a very good technical performance. But you know that thing that we talked about weeks ago where...
Does anybody else feel like walking out today?
Yeah.
Seriously, like?
Sunday's always a down day for me, man.
Seriously, really considering walking out, like?
At Mary's Prayer.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Everything is
It's really annoying too, the fact that they sit up there and they'll say to you, you shouted your way through that. And there's other people come up there and shout their way through songs and it's like, oh, you're brilliant. Oh my God. You're the bee's knees, you're great. I love the way you do that. Great. Due.
I think I swallow when someone says, you're not unique, you're not a star.
Yeah.
No,
Why put me through all this just to turn around and tell me you ain't going to be nothing in the end?
I'm totally passionate about you guys progressing, every single one of you. I'm so excited to work with each of you. You're all amazing, you're all incredibly talented, and that's a privilege for us to be here. So for me, that's my passion when I come in here every day. You know, you guys are the stars of the journey, but I love being part of your journey.
All the students write their own material. They get a chance to show off songs they have written alone and with others.
Don't care less, I gotta get it off my chest. I always end up in this mess. Typical me. I can only see what you want me to see, but I can only chase. I will only chase the blue if I've seen the blue in your eyes.
I'm trying hard to find another way, but it ain't easy when it all comes round and the ground below you, it seems to pull you down. Where do you run to when it all goes wrong? So confused by this white blood that hangs around like a storm cloud in my head. I'm falling deeper and deeper into your eyes, falling deeper and deeper. I can't disguise like the day needs a sunlight, the moon needs a night.
Who wrote that? You, Carolyn and James?
I wrote the words and they kind of helped me with the melody for that.
So hold on, is this your first song?
Yeah, yeah. That was the first one because Jan helped me with the first one. Yeah.
You're going to be dangerous, man.
Johnny was only 15 when his daddy started beating up on him. But now his daddy's lost in his drunken state. He's gone, gone, and now he's lost. If only they listen, they will be alright. But now they're all gone. Tell me why they're gone, 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 yeah, gone, 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 forever and ever. I don't wanna stop you growing, it's killing me. Just know it's what you have today is so great now. There's something that is perfect, but everything is worth it. You're gonna keep hold of it somehow. You got to believe me. I only wanna see me in your eyes.
After a secret student ballot to choose their favourite song, it was Alistair's who came out on top. He would perform this song on the next live show.
It's interesting, listening to all of you, listening to your songs actually gives a different perspective on you. You know what I mean? It broadens our perspective on who you are as artists. Because your songs tell us how you hear yourselves.
In an interview with CBBC, Carolyn is pressed to reveal who she fancies at the Academy.
I don't really fancy him, but if I had to pick one, you mean? Yeah. If I had to pick one.
They're asking her about who she fancies, aren't they? Aren't they?
Come on! If I had to pick one, it'd probably be Peter.
OK, you fancy Peter.
If I had to pick one.
No.
So he's been on?
Who was it? Paris?
No.
Me?
Yeah.
Was it me?
Yep.
Get in.
What, for who she fancies?
So it's Peter.
So?
I'm just saying it.
Oh, God.
Love is in the air.
Shut up, you.
Ah, don't
You
spit me, woman.
stink, you
Ah! Smell like a girl, man.
Barry repellent.
Pee you in there.
What, the upstairs, they? We're in bed.
As Barry, James, Alistair and Peter wait for the start of the workout, the others remain in bed, much to Kevin's chagrin.
Where are they? They're not coming.
Oh, trouble.
Why are you in bed? The class started 5 minutes ago. Everyone's downstairs. I'm waiting for you. 5 minutes downstairs. Guys, go up and put some warm clothes on. We're going running. If you two don't catch up, we'll go round again. My class only lasts an hour and a half, so if you three decide you want to lay in, then I don't get an hour and a half. And as for you four, supposed friends, you should have woke them up. Thank you, guys. See you later.
He's not following me. No, he hates me. He prefers you.
Barry's insecurity is surfacing as the next live show approaches.
Is there anything I do that annoys you? Truthfully.
Just talking. Breathing. Apart from that, no, I don't know.
Do we talk too much, do we?
No, I'm joking. No.
James, is there anything I do that annoys you?
No, man. You'll make it easier for me.
Seriously? Truthfully, like, I would like to know if there was, because then I could be able to try and change it and make things a wee bit easier.
There's nothing that springs to mind, really.
It's all apart from being in you.
On the live stage, Barry gets a final chance to rehearse the Robbie Williams hit song, Feel, which he will sing to keep his place in the Academy.
I've been stuck in this kind of motion of I shouldn't be here, I don't belong here, and things like that. I'm starting to realise now that I am here. It's a very emotional, mixed-up song. It's very conflicting in emotions, and that's exactly the way I've been in here so far. So it just says everything I want to say, really.
It's a real big place. Not sure I understand. Not sure I understand.
You stood there, Barry, like a man frozen in time, basically. Very, very nervous performance, very joyless performance. I thought we'd see a little bit more from you this evening. The singing also towards the end slightly let you down. That's an honest critique.
I actually disagree with Richard on this one. I felt that actually had some feeling in it. I think you'll be back in the Academy tonight with that performance.
With Paris saved by the teachers and James getting the student support, it was the Irishman's time to leave.
Barry was as safe as houses the week he went out. That Robbie Williams song that he sang was absolutely perfect for him, and he did it really well. He'd never been in the bottom three. He had like a lot of support out there. He has a really, really good voice. And you just think, God, he'd gone through 2 weeks of what were for him really bad performances. And he knew it. He got onto the Robbie song, he did a really good performance, and he knew it. And you could see that he was pleased with the performance that he'd given.
Do you know what, babe? I'm cool. I'm just angry.
Paris was distressed by his performance on the live show.
Just ready to go, man. Do you know what I mean?
like that.
That's how it feels. I just feel like that was the worst thing I could have stood up there and done. I'm just fuming at myself, and I just feel real tense right now. Do you know what I mean? Like stiff and tense because, you know what I mean? There's a bad performance and there's a really bad performance, and that's a really bad performance.
Evening all.
Hi,
Good evening, folks.
It's getting more and more intense, isn't it?
Oh, man.
I just would like to hear your own up-tempo song at some point. Just to hear what an up-tempo version of you is.
No,
because
yeah,
I really don't think it's that.
It's not that, no.
No, and I think you know that as well.
It's a nice song, but it just wasn't for me. I'm not that kind of person to say the lyrics or so. And I sang it really badly. No excuses. I just sang terribly, and you know that was my worst performance of my life. I think.
I hate it. I didn't even want to look around at you. Actually, I could sort of feel you watching the screen. That just weren't comfortable.
Peter, Carolyn and Alex reflect on the consequences of being in Fame Academy and thus in the public eye.
Because something's always going to pop up, whether it's the mother's video or what, innit?
Going out clubbing's never going to be the same. I'm going to have people come up to me, mimic me maybe, and it's like, you're an idiot. I hate you.
We're not going to be able to do half the stuff we did before. We're going to have to be semi-well behaved, otherwise we'll end up in big trouble.
I think there's more trouble to be had, to be honest.
I do.
Definitely.
And Peter was a man of his word when the three went to a celebrity awards bash in Park Lane.
Sorry. Yeah, why didn't we get invited to any high-profile gigs? You're not tabloid enough. Obviously, Pete and maybe Carolyn and Alex are.
Have champagne, yay!
Cha-ching.
Meanwhile, at the academy, Alistair bails out.
I don't know what to do with it. Where you going with that, country boy? Pete's bed.
Pete will love this.
Alistair prepares for the others' return.
The fact that there's a bale of hay in the hall might give it away, though.
So Pete's had a few beers. Pete's had a few. He always has a few. He's always mad. He's not the full quid.
This way, this way.
The antics of the night before have taken their toll as Peter readies himself for the morning ahead.
You're alive.
You'd have like 12 o'clock half struck. I know you must have been on it last night.
Wasted, absolutely wasted.
Carolyn, how are you?
Probably the roughest I've been since I've been in here.
Oh dear.
In a rare moment of compassion and understanding, Kevin comforts the young rocker.
You can make it?
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1, up, out.
I feel really wasted. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I haven't actually got any pants on yet either. Oh, I do apologise, Alex.
There is so much from the night before that Peter cannot remember.
It's only the second time I've had to deal with you.
I'm not sure what you did, but I'm sure you were really nice to me.
Get some pants on.
Peter receives a phone call from his girlfriend Emma, who has heard about his public activities.
Hello?
Hey, baby.
All right.
Baby, what's going on?
I had the intention of just getting wasted, just getting drunk.
I know, but I heard you say a few things this morning.
Yeah, I do owe you a big apology.
I don't know where I stand, baby. I really don't. This is really humiliating for me, Pete. It really is.
I do
I
apologise.
don't really know what to do. 10 seconds left. Oh.
I'm sorry for being an idiot.
It's okay, baby. Just think more often, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I love you so much.
Yeah, you too. I'll see you soon.
Songwriting is an important part of life in the academy. As well as writing on their own and with each other, the students get regular visits from guest songwriters.
Now, sometimes it's actually kind of an advantage not to know too many chords.
My time is wrong. It's just meant to be really heartfelt, does that make sense?
Yep. Really gorgeous. Did you write that in here?
No, I wrote that before I came here.
If you keep it at the same sort of pitch until you hit the chorus, it'll have more impact.
I'll fight my way out.
You fight my way out. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Cool.
Let's go.
Absolutely. Gonna fight my way out.
I really have to win this contest. I've got to win to get on and sing my song.
It's lost is what you're thinking.
And he did win the second contest in a row to sing his own song with the up-tempo Bring It On.
Bring it on, bring it on. Tell your friends to come along. Raise your hands to the sound. Lose your mind and jump around. Well, turn it on. 'Cause you know it won't be long. And my friend, it can be wrong. So bring it on.
He's supposed to be a
The students receive a visit from Daniel Bedingfield.
Probably many of you have just wanted to do this for years and years and years, right?
As an experienced singer-songwriter, Daniel has a lot of advice to impart to the students.
We are nothing. Us performers are absolutely nothing without songs. Songs need to encapsulate this little central theme, and they need to have a hook line. If you're writing, it depends what you're writing about. I don't like writing about other people or fake things. I like writing about something that's to me, and that's actually all I can speak about, 'cause that's all I know. The audience has got to be convinced that you not only do you mean that song, but that song cost you. You lost part of yourself writing it. The more naked, the more honest, the more vulnerable you get, the more people respond to it.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Given his pick of the students, Daniel chose Carolyn to accompany him in a performance of one of his biggest hits.
Strong line.
Does your name resound?
Oh, wait, stop. Make me believe it.
Do you want me to sing it louder?
No, yeah, we'll just sing with your face as well. Sing it with your body. So, if I don't need you, then why does your name resound? Believe it, yeah. Think about the lyrics, man. My goodness.
Why does my heart tell me that I am?
Oh, waiting outside the door. That's so cute, you guys.
If I'm not made for you, then why does my heart tell me that I am? Is there any way that I can stay?
Well, you did it. And then there's no backing vocals here.
BBC Three ran a competition to find a date for Carolyn. 3 men had to face a selection panel made up of the boys and personal tutor Jeremy.
We're going to be meeting 3 guys. We're going to be interviewing them one at a time to find who we think is the most suitable date. The first person in is Darren.
I'm 30 years old, I'm a carpenter.
The guy's name is Paul.
I'm an actor, 25.
Tell us a little about yourself then, Rob. Fill in the gaps.
I'm Rob, I live in Loughton in Essex. I work in a bank.
Could you tell us why you would be the perfect date?
I like to kind of show a chick a good night out.
What are the things that you like most about Carolyn?
Her bubbly attitude. She's quite a bubbly girl.
I like her boobs. That's honest.
Honest man.
She's gorgeous, yes.
Which boob in particular?
The left one.
The left one.
The left.
I'm with you there.
Where's she from?
She's from Leeds.
He's getting confident. Man. Every couple have their own special song. What would yours and Carolyn's be?
Heaven by Bryan Adams.
Santana, Black Magic Woman. Good night, girl. She loves Wet, 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 doesn't she? You
get around the piano.
Me so near me.
Go on, John.
I got a black magic woman. I got a black magic woman.
What's he doing with his fingers?
She is a magic woman and she likes to wear black. She wears the black hat, she's got black hair.
I like what he did there.
Yeah, I like what he did. I like the way he put that together.
I like the way he did that.
I will ask you one by one to reveal who you think Carolyn's suitor should be. Paris.
I've gone for Paul.
One vote for Paul. James?
It's Paul. See what I did? I voted with my heart. I voted for Rob.
Very good looking. Essex boys have to stick together, those, Rob.
I've got the casting vote. Well, I think they're all nice guys and I think they're all very brave.
I think she's on to a winner, whoever she gets.
On to a winner, I like that. Good positive.
Yeah.
So we've got her best interests at heart.
Yeah, definitely.
Paul.
Carolyn has been told that she has a date with a mystery man and some last-minute nerves set in.
And it took Alex about 20 minutes to drag me down the stairs, so I did not go, I was going, I can't do it. I did not have a clue who it was going to be.
It's the funniest thing I've ever done in my life. Hey! How you doing?
I thought they'd set me up with somebody that was really geeky on purpose.
I'm Paul.
Hi, I'm Karen.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You're sexy, you look lovely.
It was totally embarrassing. Really nice guy, but you know, I was on a date in the living room.
But look, it's only a meal, isn't it? And a drink, we'll have a laugh. I know, isn't this mad? We are all set apart from the shampoos.
I was sat there wanting to die, knowing my dad was at home watching.
I'm really worried about doing this. I said, yes! That was pretty smooth, apart from hitting the ceiling.
It was a date live on television, somebody I've never seen before.
Cheers, babe.
Cheers. Yeah, I've been away 8 weeks. Did not have a clue what to say to him. I was all dressed up and I thought I was going out. No, Caroline, can you go to the dining room?
Oh man, I'm getting really hot now.
It gets hotter.
All too soon, the date was over.
But I really do hope that we hook up.
No. I don't know. Probably, I don't know.
Thank you for coming as well, just because you didn't have to. It was like...
Yeah, I know, but I thought it'd be nice for you. And
oh, thank you.
It'd be nice
and
for me.
thank you for my chocolate.
It's all right.
See you later. See ya.
See ya. Take care, all right?
Bye. You're quiet, girl.
Oh, I did? Oh, brilliant. Milo.
Each week at the rehearsals, Paris has his hair cane rode, a process which takes over 2 hours.
I think we're just going to go straight back today as it's been requested. So she has to make sure the buttons are all really straight or as straight as possible so that you can see the lines in between. It's a great song. I hope I do it justice. We changed the journey a bit last night, but hopefully my memory will hold it all together, you know.
Last week you did let yourself down. You've been worrying all week. This week you had to pull it off this week, and I think you have. That was a great performance, a classy performance.
With Carolyn, Paris and Peter failing to make the public vote, the teachers were faced with a very tough choice.
Based on tonight's performance, I have to say Peter.
OK, 1 for Peter. Next, it's David. Who do you want to save?
Right, this is the hardest decision I've had to make so far. The best of the 3 tonight was Peter.
Cary Grant. You look like you're almost in tears, but I need you to tell me who you want to save tonight.
I just think all 3 of these guys have got such huge potential. Peter.
Peter. Richard.
I vote the same way as we've already heard because of the 3 standing in front of us. The longest career, I think, will probably go to my nomination, Peter.
Peter. OK, it is straight A's. You're safe for another week, fella. Congratulations, Peter.
I think the night when Paris, Carolyn and Peter were in the bottom 3, I was totally flabbergasted. And also to have to make a choice from the teachers' vote of who we should save out of those 3, when all 3 of them were such strong contenders for me. 3 of the very best, I think. I found that absolutely awful. I hated that part. That was probably my lowest point on the series.
The teachers unanimously saved Peter and the students saved Carolyn, ending Paris's journey in the academy.
And that was a shock to me because Paris was an exceptional talent in so much that he had the kind of quality that would work in America, and which is very important. Not that the others don't have that, because I think they do, but Paris just had that particular brand of star quality that would really work well with record companies.
So when Paris went, I just felt devastated because I know, compared with some of the people that stayed, he's a star compared with most of the people that were in there.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Are you doing pelvic thrusts?
Sorry.
There's no need for that.
What?
What?
No. Yes.
Why are you thrusting?
No, I don't know. What was that?
I said, there's no need.
I don't know what the hell I was doing.
You were like that. I'm trying to teach. I'm not going to see he's like that. There's no need for that. There's no need for the thrusting.
I wasn't into it from the second.
For me, vocally, that was a really assured performance by you, and I know that on the first day you had grave misgivings about the song. There isn't a pattern. It's almost like you can't say, if I do this, I'm going to be in the bottom 3. Anybody could be in the top 3, anybody could be in the bottom 3. So there's everything to play for. Anyone could win, anyone could go home.
Outside, the boys discuss literary matters.
You said it could be change your life and all the rest of it.
1984. Have you ever read it?
No. What's that?
George Orwell.
Good. I never read a book, Jez, at all.
You've never ever read
a book, swear to God. Even the Shakespeare thing we did in school, I just read the back and kind of run with it. I just can't look at a page and I can't do it.
Really?
It's just like... Oh.
I mean, you do read.
Yeah, I can read, but it's the patience thing. I read the first things and I can't... I think the last book I read was like a Mr. Man book, or Roger read that or something like that.
So Lord of the Rings as a Christmas present wouldn't really go down that well.
house seems really empty, but it's really full of people.
Yeah.
It's mad, isn't it? I really want to... I hope when we leave, we can go around the whole place.
No, not wise, probably. But hey.
The students head north to Manchester, where they are due to perform at the Trafford Centre.
We are currently at Euston Station. We're about to get on a train. We're in first class. I mean, I'd never travel first class normally. God, Tom, how would you stop that?
We've been on the train for about 3.5 hours and we're all a bit restless. Can't wait to get off and have a week.
Some 6,000 fans have assembled to hear the students perform live.
This is so weird being back up north, I can't tell you. It's so good! Tell me lies. Oh no, you can't sky.
This is the first time I've ever been to Manchester. In fact, it's the first time I've ever been further than London. So it's pretty cool, the reception. Thank you very much.
Hello, Manchester. I've always wanted to say that. Take a good look at me now. I'll still be standing here. Coming back to me is against the odds, but that's what I got. Across the nation, a chance for folks to meet. They'll be swinging, swaying, records playing, dancing in the street. Oh, they'll be dancing in the street.
That was a gig. That was unbelievable.
Mad. Everywhere we could see, there were people, and it was amazing.
I feel the support is growing. Somebody said 5,000 people, but it felt like 10.
On the return journey from Manchester, Peter and Carolyn get a little closer.
Okay, 25 or so. They're young guys.
Peter was chewing Carolyn's face, and they both had huge amounts of red lipstick over them. It was actually quite vile. I mean, I'm all for a good snogging session, but this was just too much to be done in public. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't good.
I'm ashamed.
Even though they had a camera up their nose, they failed to notice that the camera was there for a whole 2 hours. They just didn't care.
An eventful day.
In a way, I think it was inevitable. I think that attraction and that connection had been going on for a number of weeks. And they just needed a situation, an environment where it was possible.
The Peter Carolyn Snogfest probably cost them votes amongst the Fame Academy aholics. I think that the Academaniacs didn't like it.
Yeah.
Peter, Carolyn, get out of there. I've got to come in and stop you. I know, so come out. Excellent.
Sweet dreams.
Will you do me a favour? Will you tell James as well? We just like not talk about last night in case, you know, they talk about it in front of these, please.
Some tea.
Yes.
Sugar.
Shocking, wasn't it?
The students rehearse for the live show. First up is the trio of Remaining Boys with the Beatles classic From Me to You.
Just call me and I'll send it along with love from me to you. I've got everything that you want, like a heart that's so true. Just call me and I'll send it along with love from me to you. I've got arms that long to hold you, to keep you by my side. I got lips that long to kiss you and keep you satisfied.
We've got a really fun song to sing, so I suppose, we don't have to give it too much emotion, or we don't have to think about how we're singing certain words. We're just having fun. We're going to get up there and have a laugh.
Carolyn and Alex have been paired to sing the B-52's Love Shack.
Nothing like sugar. Burn, burn, burn on the door, baby. I can't pay you. Burn, burn on the door, baby. Burn, burn on the door. Burn, burn on the door, baby. Burn, burn. Say yes to Ruth Rustin. Ow! Love shack, baby, love shack. Love shack, baby, love shack. Love shack, baby, love shack. Love shack, baby, love shack.
It would be a shame to go last week on a song that wasn't really reflective of what I am about and wasn't really as strong as I thought a song I could have got given. This week I've got a perfect song, like I said, so if I go, it would marry up very well if I went this week.
Well, well, do-do-do-do-do, and a woman.
The lyrics are very poignant. About my girlfriend. I've been singing it to her. Everything, the whole journey's about her, and I've constantly talked about it since I've been in. So I think everybody's aware of that. So it kind of sums it all up very nicely for me. And she's going to be there. And
I love you. Yeah, yeah. Now and forever. Oh, I love you. Yeah, yeah. Now and forever.
Sorry, James. Truly appalling. Not in tune.
I actually feel sorry for James because I think he's a fantastic guy, but week on week we're seeing people grow and build, and I just don't think that is good enough.
James's rendition of John Lennon's Woman was not enough to keep him in the academy for another week, when surprisingly his best mate Alistair voted to save Peter.
But, goodbye, Peter.
The three votes today remaining in the academy is Peter.
I didn't agree with Richard's thing of James being a pub singer. What I think that James is, that sometimes doesn't really cut through on a programme like this, is I think James is an entertainer.
I think James lacked direction. I think that week on week he failed to develop into anything where you'd go, I know what your album's going to sound like, and I know what, the style of music it's going to be.
James's expulsion is proving to be the hardest so far for Alistair.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
I knew that was going to happen. James is a big part of being here for me. I honestly don't think I would have got this far had it not been for him. Having someone I had so much in common with, I had such a laugh with, and I just enjoyed being around.
How are you going to get people to vote for you? That's my question.
I don't know. I think I need to do something obvious.
Nothing springing to mind.
Have you thought about a slogan?
Slogan.
Keep it simple.
Just something that says it all.
Yeah.
Very short and precise.
Don't jump in with something straight away because that looks a bit desperate. I felt pretty bad, really. I actually cried. I was like on the stage. I couldn't even get the words out, to be honest. It gets so emotional. 1 minute you're through, you've got your name called out, and the next minute you're having to vote on, Pete or James, who are both, my friends in here. And that night I was quite upset, really. In all honesty, I just thought Pete was better on the night, and you've got to be fair to everyone. You can't just vote for who's your mate.
Peter and Carolyn sit up late drinking and discussing their snog and how it was shown on BBC One.
It's always going to look worse than me, Lou. Do you know what I mean? I'm the one with the partner, not you.
No, you see, a girl is always the bitch.
Alex and Alistair have been in bed for 2 hours when Carolyn and Peter finally make their way inside.
Yeah, the light on.
They try to avoid the cameras and find a place for a private moment.
Also? 3 hours. It wasn't 3 hours. With drink. Not that much drink. The first drink is about, you don't need much drink. Yeah, I know that don't need much drink. Well, what are we just talking about? Just today? What? I don't know. All sorts.
Peter is woken with a call from his girlfriend, Emma.
Oh. Hello?
Hello?
You alright?
Yeah.
I thought this was going to be you.
Yeah.
I had a strange feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want to say anything?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
You don't sound it, Pete.
It doesn't even feel like we're going out anymore, to be honest. I mean, that's how long I've not seen you for.
Is it just because of that, Pete? There's self-control, baby, You're pushing away the people who really love you and that. And when all this madness and stuff comes out and that you're going to have a mad career and a mad life and stuff, you'll need people like me,
Yeah, what's the point in saying all this in front of the cameras anyway? You know what I
Because
mean?
you've embarrassed yourself in the front of the cameras anyways, baby.
Hello?
The students are trying Kevin's patience day by day.
Yes?
What time does this class start?
Now?
No, 10 minutes ago.
Well, you went here 10 minutes ago.
Do you know what, Alex? If you want to have an argument, put the orange juice down because the class started 10 minutes ago.
This is all a reality TV show, so that's the 8:30 show that starts at 8:30. You should be there, in there, ready to go.
If you want breakfast, get up early and have it. How does that grab you?
They began to irritate me, and then I'd come in, and yeah, I'd be in a bad mood because I'd see them all, and they'd just be all 13 miserable faces. But no one goes to the gym waiting to be enveloped in cotton wool or wrapped up and low.
Peter, I can see you. I'm not stupid. Lift yourself up and round, up, up.
You go to the gym because you're going to work out. It's not a lovely feeling. For someone like Peter to come walking into my class at 8:30 with toast hanging out of his mouth was disrespectful.
What's the time?
Well, I ain't got a clue. Too early.
You and your toast get outside.
Cool. I'll go back to bed.
No, you won't be going back to the bed. When you finish your toast, come back in here.
This year's students, I don't know, they were just a bunch of whingers.
Everyone else in, walk on the spot. Peter, round again.
That you don't want to get up and do an hour-and-a-half workout in the morning because I'm so tired.
Not rocket science.
I
Down
could regulate
and
their
up.
oxygen, I don't regulate it all. Just seriously moan for the whole 10 weeks. An ungrateful set of absolute whinging.
Stop playing with your hair, Peter.
It's not a lovely feeling. The result afterwards is a lovely feeling, but not at the time. It's not lovely.
With Carrie ill, David gets his first opportunity to work one-to-one with Alex.
I wanna talk like lovers do. Wanna dive into your ocean. Is it raining with you? So baby, talk to me like lovers do. Walk with me like lovers do.
So what's it going to be like on your own?
I don't know.
Does it bother you?
Yeah.
Are you apprehensive?
I might just stay here.
What do you want to have achieved in 5 years' time?
I want to have 5 albums.
You want to do one a
Maybe
year?
6.
What's it going to take for you to come out here feeling absolutely confident about your future?
I can't say that when I'm in here because I haven't got a clue.
What's going on out there? Well, you have a bit.
Yeah, but that's not kind of making my future solid.
No.
It's down to me as soon as I get out here.
What do you think you've got to do? What are the steps that you feel you've got to take as soon as you get out of here to start making your future solid?
I've got to work harder than I've ever worked for anything in my whole life.
Are you prepared to?
I've never done that before. So we can take it slowly. And yeah. Yeah. I haven't got any choice, really.
Breathe in the open wind. I wanna kiss like lovers do. Wanna dive into your ocean.
It's like always. Embarrass yourself. Caroline's parents aren't happy. Your parents aren't happy. I'd like for you to laugh.
I'm laughing because I'm embarrassed, and that's the truth. Not embarrassed, but I mean, well, yeah. Because I don't know what to say.
With less than 2 weeks left in the academy, the pressure is on.
How are you feeling emotionally?
I'm okay. I think to be consistently criticised, sort of from the beginning of the programme to the end, or to where we are now, you know, it sort of takes its toll a little bit, you know.
You got a massive majority. You're really popular. You can do what you like, and you still play it safe. You still take half steps and half measures. You're not radical. You've got loads of people who like you.
Sorry.
Eh?
Joe was laughing.
It's true. What I want to begin to develop in you is more of the elements that will make people buy records.
Hello?
Yeah, Mum.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been missing you.
Lovely. I want a big hug.
I honestly think I'm going out this week, Mum.
No, Colchester's voting for you. Neil, no. We're having a vote Colchester weekend this weekend.
Yeah, I need to double it up, I tell you.
Yeah. Sing your heart out and do your best like you always do.
Yeah.
Because you have got a beautiful voice.
10 seconds left.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. All right, love you then,
Good
Mum.
luck then. I love you lots too, darling.
Yeah, it's
and
lovely to
we'll
speak
be
to you.
there Saturday watching you.
Yeah.
Love
Bye.
you. Bye.
Hello?
Hello, Pet's mum.
Hiya.
Are you alright?
Is it you?
Not bad. How are you doing then?
I'm okay, what's wrong?
Nothing.
You sound funny.
Do I?
Yeah.
I'm just stressed.
What's the matter?
Nothing's the matter.
Mum, I know something's wrong.
You know how much we love you, Kathy. That's all I'm saying to
Yeah,
you.
but what does that mean? You know how much you love me? Why? What do you mean? You know how much I love you, but...
Well, they want a boat.
There's a boat.
Do you want to talk to your dad?
Yeah, please.
Hello?
What's wrong with Mum?
No, what's up with that?
What's wrong with you?
Nothing's up with me. You just put it all into your performance tomorrow. Keep your chin up.
I will.
And focused. Nothing else. Yeah?
With only a week left before the final, the students are set a task to make their own Vote For Me video in the style of a party political broadcast.
How do you work this?
Scene 5.
Wait.
Scene 5. Scene 5. Oh, it's difficult to work.
Hello there.
My name's Pete Brave. I'm from Colchester. Vote for me!
Because I'll go mad if I'm not in the fight. Come on, baby, it's okay.
And I go totally nuts. If I'm not, vote for me!
Okay, so that's the zoom in and the zoom out.
Hi, I'm Caroline, the cheeky northerner from Leeds. Please vote for me because I really want to be the final. I am crazy about shoes. Used to be a dancer, but I really don't want to go back to my old job. Please pick up your phone and vote for me because the price of a phone call is less than the price of a packet of crisps.
Scene 1, take 1. Ali falls to death. Hi, I'm Alistair, and I'm here to reassure you that a vote for me is not a wasted vote. Indeed, it's in safe hands. I met the Fame Academy stylist. She showed me the error of my ways. So you really think the fur with the polka dot underpants? Yeah? I've had 1 or 2 run-ins with the judges, and one man in particular always gets on my case.
That's the first time I've ever heard that song sung with no emotion!
Not all of the judges are quite so mean. Yeah, I liked it. I liked the guitar. I liked it. I liked the guitar. I liked the presentation. I think he's got international potential. You probably noticed dancing is one of my stronger areas. And you see what I mean? Vote for me before I escape. Again. That's it. Yep. Cool. Go.
My name's Alex and I'm from Cornwall. Been locked in the academy for about 8 weeks now. Longest stint I've ever done. This is where I try and prove myself that I'm a worthy citizen, worthy of going into the world of music. Obviously here to follow my dreams. I'm fed up living in a £35 million mansion that isn't mine. So vote for me so I'm successful enough to get my own.
We are now left on this the penultimate week, I believe, and there are 4 people left. The week before the final. So, well, I'm pretty nervous about it. I think it's like it'd be awful to go out at this stage of proceedings. So.
I'm singing I'm Not in Love by 10cc and it's a great song and yeah, hopefully it'll go well.
I think probably me and Caroline are probably joint bottom favourites, if that makes sense. Yeah, she'll be good. Yeah, she's a good singer, not as good as me, but she's alright. I'm holding it together, really, carrying her on my shoulders, they're hurting.
I only want to be with you. Now listen, honey, I just want to be beside you everywhere. As long as we're together, honey, I don't care. That is something that you should see. But ever since we met, you had a hold on me. No matter what you do, I only want to be with you. No matter what you do, I only
With Alex and Alistair winning the public vote, it left the close friends vying for the last place in the final.
Tonight's performance, Carolyn.
So, it was the end of the road for the Academy rocker.
Fame Academy's final next week is Carolyn.
To say that Peter's performance has tailed off. I think in the opening 2 or 3 he had that extra yard of bounce, vitality, strength about his performance and delivery that won me over, and I thought he was somebody that was original. Then I think he became a little bit more isolated on stage, and I don't think he carried it off as well.
It's weird without Pete. I miss him. Now he's not here. I was gutted that he left, definitely. But yeah, at the end of the day, it was me or him.
I think it's only right and fair and fitting that this morning we should have a few moments' silence in memory of our dearly departed Peter, who lived and worked in this academy and did so very well.
Well, we were together from the very first day. We met outside having a cigarette, and from then on we clicked completely. I think we both found in each other something familiar. Do we have to go to bed? Can we have a tinkle on the piano? I was speaking to Carrie about it today, and she said, yeah, the weird ones stick together, which was a bit rude, I thought, but I think it's true. I think we're quite similar in a lot of ways, and definitely in that situation we were similar. You know, I'm in the final 3. I can't do any more than that. We've made it. We've made it to the end, no matter what happens on Saturday. We've completed the course. Oh my lord, it's the final.
Have you just realised, Alex?
Just got a wave of it, yeah.
I don't want to look forward to the end just because it's the end. I'm looking forward to it because it's the final, and maybe it's like the beginning, really, of everything to come, hopefully.
I can't believe I'm in Fame Academy. The 3 of us is actually working surprisingly well, I think.
What?
And yeah, Ali, you know, just spending time with him suddenly and realising who he was, and
Great.
what are you wearing? He's such a funny guy. I mean, Carolyn, you know, she's my best friend in here, and she'll definitely be a friend for a long time. Since I was little, I've always known that something different was going to happen, that I'd be doing something special in my life. I'm kind of thinking it's this. Imagine all the people living for today. Oh, gorgeous. That is so gorgeous. That was the last lesson. No. Yeah, that's it. I don't want to go. I think all this has made me stronger, more sure of what I want to do. I think this has really kind of revitalised me. It's given me more faith in things, because I've always kind of believed that you should go for your dream, and I went for it and it's happened. Look how they shine, look at the stars. So that it's kind of magic in a way, and it proves to people that you should always go for what you want, because you might get it. And all the things that you do. And the 6 months before I came here, everything rolled up to me doing this, and I can see that now. Maybe even my whole life.
And the results are in now. Alex is going to be on Top of the Pops. Congratulations, well done, Alex.
Wow. Don't really want to win, but I would say that I do feel a bit better about the possibility. I've realised that if I do, then hopefully I can take it and handle it the way that would suit me.
I look at where I am now and there is a chance I might win, and I know it would make a massive difference.
Alistair.
And I think it would change everything in my life.
The 3 students take a visit to the swanky London pad that is part of the Fame Academy Prize.
Blimey.
When I got to the final 13, I thought at best maybe sort of about halfway, to establish something, to have your name known a bit, and I didn't really think beyond that. I just thought, get a good run in the thing and see what happens. So there's quite a lot of space in wardrobes.
That's lovely.
So guests, maybe a guest bedroom.
Pink sofas.
The pink sofas have to go. Quite intimidated by the other people and how good they were.
Good toilet.
People who you just stuck out you thought would win.
First thing I do is have a big party.
Is that a dishwasher?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
I'd make everything a bit more wonky.
Yeah, to be in the final 3 is
Lush.
pretty swanky. Just unbelievable, really. Massive achievement, I think. That's about right.
Cheers. We could all live here anyway. Whoever wins, we could share it.
I said I'd kiss Richard Park on the lips if I won. Don't know if he's up for it, but...
God, all that today's made me really scared.
Scared?
Like...
Because you want it now.
Do you feel like it's a foregone conclusion that you're third?
Not
Does
really.
that make it harder, or does that make it easier?
It takes the pressure off, because I kind of know that I want to enjoy it, but I don't want everybody to disregard me, do you know what I mean? I don't know. Being in here really, really is like holding a mirror up to myself, and, some things staring back at me that I don't like, some things that I'm really proud of.
This is a shop window for you. At its very worst.
I know. I'm not disappointed about anything. I just, I don't want to be out there running like...
You may not be out there running. We don't know how close the votes are. That's the other thing. You could be totally surprised.
I think I've really let go of my emotions in here. I mean, I write songs to let go and to explain how I'm feeling and to sort it out in my mind, and maybe to get the message across to other people, because I don't really speak about it very well. Good grief. I thought that I was a tough bird. I don't mean I never cried out of here. I just didn't do it all the time. I come in here and I seem to be crying every week. I like to think that, I've got my head screwed on. There's been situations in here that I've maybe not handled as well as I'd hoped to, and not got my head screwed on as tightly as I would have wished to. I've made very good friends in here that I know that I'll keep forever. How much do I want to win? A lot. But I am very, very, very happy with being in the final 3. Maybe that's not competitive enough, but you know what? It's the truth, I am.
60 days after the doors of the Academy first opened, preparations are well underway for the final, where the winner will be decided.
I suppose in my time in the Academy, I didn't really think I'd get to the final. And it's kind of hard to believe it's the last day and we're going to be going home tonight. It's quite strange, really.
I'm extremely proud, really proud, because I think he is a very talented songwriter and he's had the chance to show that to everybody.
I always
always thought she had an exceptional talent, but I didn't know that it would go down so well with so many people.
I'm just really excited now. I just really want to do the last show and sing my heart out.
I'm in the final, and you know what? If I come third, then that's fine. I just want to walk off there and celebrate whatever tonight. I'm just going to celebrate so much.
How proud can you be? Just immense. I'm just bursting. We all are.
Students in position. In 5 seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We're live from the Academy. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are. This is it, my friends. It is Fame Academy, the final.
Let's go, everybody! Woo! I'm going out tonight. I'm feeling alright. I'm gonna let it all hang out. Feel raise my voice, really make some noise. Yeah, I'm gonna scream shout. The best thing about being a woman is the prerogative to have a little fun. Yeah. Oh, 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 they're totally crazy. Get on my lady. And short skirts. Oh, 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 really go wild and doing it in style. Get in the action, feel the attraction. Color my head, doing them there. Oh, 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 I wanna be free, yeah. Feel the way I feel. Man, I feel like a woman. Something wrong, please tell me. I wanna understand. 'Cause I don't want this love to ever end. I swear, if you come back in my life, I'll be there to the end of time. I swear, I'll keep you right by my side. Baby, you're the only one. Oh, yes, you are. I love you. It's all that you can't say. Years gone by and still words don't come easily. Like I love you, I love you, I love you. You can say, baby, can I hold you tonight? Baby, if I told you the right words, the right time, you'd be mine.
A high standard had been set with rousing performances from all three students, but one had to leave.
In no particular order, the two students going through to tonight's final are Alex, Alistair.
Despite arguably her best performance to date, Carolyn had the least votes, leaving Alistair and Alex to go head-to-head.
It's all going past in a blur, to be honest, and I'm trying to find a way of getting my head together to be in it. And I am, and I think it's good because I'm so sort of focused. I think I'm just thinking all about the songs and performing, so yeah.
I feel like I have no brain. No, I felt when I came off, I just didn't know what I was feeling. Kind of really mixed emotions and up and down. Very spaced out.
Couldn't be more prepared. Where are the words to the Bedingfield song? Anyway, sorry. Yeah, I'm totally prepared. Chilling in the chair.
So bring it on, tell your friends to come along. Raise your hands to the sound, lose your mind and jump around. Turn it it wrong. Just my friend, it won't be long. So bring it on.
The acid test is always if a song gets into your brain, and I have to confess, Alistair, that one has got into my brain.
Maybe that's what it takes for me to be ready. Maybe it's all of say. Maybe that's why it breaks. We do the things we do. That's what it takes.
The highest compliment I can pay you is that that song could have been written by somebody like Annie Lennox. That was extraordinarily moving. Your talent is outstanding, outrageous. That was truly beautiful, and quite sincerely, I am moved. Fabulous.
When the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine until tomorrow, let it be. I wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. There will be an answer. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. There will be an answer. Let it be.
And the winner of Fame Academy 2003, as voted by you, the British public, is... Alex.
And so, the youngest member of Fame Academy 2003, 19-year-old Alex Parks, won the coveted prize.
Here come the students. It's been an unbelievable night, and we have a very worthy winner. The judges are on their feet. The place is going crazy. There she is, our winner of Fame Academy 2003. It's Alex. Okay. There you go, missus. You have voted Alex the winner of Fame Academy 2003. Before you leave tonight, we need you to do one more thing. We want you to sing again for us, yeah? You think you can manage it?
I have to.
You have to, okay. Here she is with Imagine. Give it up for Alex.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us, above us, only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one. Imagine no possession,
It's gone mental. We can't hear ourselves think. Congratulations to you, Mrs. We have a winner, Alex, and to all of the students that have taken part.
Absolutely. Don't forget, you can turn over to BBC Three, where Claudia will be celebrating with Alex, the winner of Fame Academy.
That is it for Fame Academy 2003. We will see you soon. All the best. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Fame Academy, live. All 12 original students live at Wembley. Includes David Snedden, Ainsley, Lamar and Sinead Quinn. Don't miss the party performance of the year. Out now on video and DVD.